evening and welcome to the 2026 edition of the Road to the Championships. I'm Sean Larkin, Derek Lee to my right, Michael back in studio. Let me be probably the last to wish you a Happy New Year. Hope everyone had a great holidays, a Merry Christmas, and again, a Happy New Year. Again, I think what's the cutoff, Derek, for like wishing people a Happy New Year, or like how early can you tell them Happy New Year, even though Christmas, like I feel like we've got a couple of days. Yeah, I would say we've got a week. So I said, let me be the last to wish you a Happy New Year. Again, it is 2026. We are full go here on the Road to the Championships, and our first broadcast of the new year brings us to DeRidder, where it will be an all-Beauregard matchup between the DeRidder Lady Dragons and Dragons and the Singer Lady Hornets. And Hornets girls game starting here shortly. Boys game to follow. Should be a fun night here in DeRidder. I'm excited. Derek, hope you had a great holiday. Again, we mentioned off air, congratulations to you and your Carolina Panthers for winning the division. Like I said, failing successfully because, again, you had to do it with the Falcons' help, which means obviously the Saints didn't win yesterday. But pretty cool, man. Like first year here in the broadcast, you was kind of hyping up the Panthers all year on the shows, and now you get to watch them play football.
It's definitely great to hear. It's definitely great to hear the Panthers being brought up in December football
in January and after. Yeah. So look, like we said, we're here getting ready to start. The girls are out shooting around. We've got about 2.5 minutes on the clock. Just wanted to check in. We're going to take about a minute timeout. Come back and we'll set the starting lineups for you, all that good stuff and more. Again, it's 2026, the Road to the Championships. We're here in DeRidder. It'll be the Lady Dragons and the Lady. Listening to today's Country 105.7.
Cecil's Cajun Kitchen in downtown DeRidder is the place to go for seafood, steaks, and good Cajun favorites. With one of the many TVs placed all around the restaurant, you'll be sure to catch your favorite sports while enjoying drink specials to go with fried gator bites or boudin balls. Follow that with a fresh-cut certified Angus steak or some fish tacos. Lots of selections for even the pickiest little eater in your crew. Then your crew can finish up with some fresh beignets. You can even party it up on the patio on Friday and Saturday nights with live music. Cecil's Cajun Kitchen, always ready to help you have a good time.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
KVVP Leesville, DeRidder, Fort Polk, today's Country 105.7.
Welcome back. The Road to the Championships here on today's Country 105.7. Sean Larkin, Derek Lee with you. Mike Holt back in studio. They're going over the starting lineups. I don't know if we're doing the national anthem. I really hope not, because we just came back from commercial break. Let's see. I think they're doing the starting. They are. Okay, we'll go ahead and set the table for you here. Again, first time I have done a DeRidder game on the Road to the Championships. Did a couple of Singer games the last few years, but again, this is first-year coach Amanda Clemens' again, first season here at DeRidder. This is a DeRidder Lady Dragons team last year, Derek. They won one game, and I believe it was the final game of the year. Look, the record's still not great, but she's doubled that win total already. So there's already things going on in a positive note. And, look, that's what you got to do. When you start to build the program, you got to build it from the ground up. And that's what Coach Clemens is doing. I've said all summer that I think she's going to do a fantastic job. And it doesn't just start at the varsity level. We got to get this thing going at the little dribblers level, the junior high level, and she's trying to kind of set that in motion. As for Singer, Coach Thibodeau, he's got a pretty good squad here, sitting at 12-7, I believe, 12-8, according to the Go Prep schedule. Some of that wasn't updated, but his team's kind of hanging around there in Class C. And speaking of Class C, shout out to the Simpson Lady Broncos. They had a heck of a weekend down in Lafayette for the tournament there. They beat LCA, finished third, I believe, in that tournament. Beat some really good teams, had a great weekend. So that's one of the teams that the Singer team is chasing there in Class C. Evans up there as well. So, getting a lot of local player in Class C and Class B as we've seen. But again, Coach Clemens trying to get the Lady Dragons back to prominence here. They're in a tough district, so they're going to be tested. But again, it should be a fun game tonight for the starters. The Lady Hornets in the road greens with a Singer in silver, white numerals. Chloe Lowe, Hannah Johnson, Alden Hardwick, Landry Sandifer, and Patience Smith. As for the Lady Dragons in the home whites, Dragons across the chest in blue numerals trimmed in black with the blue stripe down the side. It's going to be number 1, Jelena Miller, number 3, Carlin Smith, number 4, Maya Thompson, number 21, Anasia Scott, and number 53, Jaden James. That'll be the first 5 out for Coach Clemens and the Lady Dragons. Again, I don't think we're doing the national anthem, but we will see. I think we're rocking and rolling here, Derek. I don't see the national anthem.
Man, I know that's a bad thing to say, but good.
Look, we'll rock and roll. Look, we love America. We got it. We're good to go. They tossed the ball out, so it looks like we're rocking and rolling here. First game of 2026. I believe that's Miller and Smith in the mid-circle. Miller for the Lady Dragons. Got a little bit of size there. And she'll win the tap. Lady Dragons going from left to right on your radio dial. It'll be Scott with the basketball top cut off there. She'll swing it over to Smith. Down on the baseline, they'll get it. Nice pass, and Jaden James lays it in off the window. Lady Dragons strike first, and here comes some pressure.
It looks like DeRidder trying to trap and make an errant pass to try to get to those passing lanes.
Yeah, near travel there. They'll get it back to Chloe Logue at the top of the key.
And it looks like DeRidder's going to go into a little 2-3 zone.
Get it out to Logue. They'll swing it back into the corner. Landry Sandifer back to Logue. That one's stolen. Pretty good job to anticipate the pass there.
2-1.
And a good layup there as Miller gives the Dragons a 4-0 lead. And again, some more pressure here in the backcourt, trying to trap. Logue gets it out of there to Sandifer. They'll break it to Johnson. Johnson up ahead to Alden Hardwick. Nearly turns it over, walks the baseline, throws it back into Chloe Logue, and we have a whistle. And that foul is on Scott, her first. Nija Scott.
Hey, give me short, have the foul line, give me short.
I'm loving the rotation that DeRidder is showing with this active hands.
Yeah, pretty active already. Again, on that last steal and layup, that was a pretty good job to jump the passing lane there by Scott. Working it around the perimeter are the Lady Hornets. They'll get it over into the far corner. Alden Hardwick nearly had it stolen away. Still loose. Bodies hit the deck. Chloe Logue swings it over. 3 from the wing. Rattles around and goes down for Landry Sandifer. So the Lady Hornets on the board. A little pressure of their own. Dragons beat it. And taking a bump and throwing up a wild shot is Miller, but she'll be fouled. Basket doesn't go, but she'll head to the free throw line, I think. That's on Hardwick. So they called it on the floor. She was trying to get the continuation there, Derek.
And that's the foul.
And off the inbound, the basket and the foul, and Miller gets that one to go. Patience Smith on the foul. So Miller with 4 early points, trying to make it a 3-point play the old-fashioned way, and the free throw is good. She's got 5 of the 7. It's Lady Dragons 7. Singer has 5. And now trying to break the press. Lowe gets it up ahead. That's going to be Patience Smith. To the rack she goes, and that's how you break it right there, sir. 7-5. There's already a 5 up there. I was looking. Now they've taken 2 points off the board. And now a little frantic play. That's going to be a turnover back to the Lady Hornets. Yeah, 7-5 our score, 2 minutes in. It must be the new year for the scoreboard operators too, Derek.
That's okay. You know, everybody's just getting rusty. Everybody's getting back.
That's Monday. It. It's Monday. It's the new year. Breaking the press again. A little shot inside the 3-point line is good this time from Sandifer. She's got 5 of the 7. And we are tied up here with a couple of minutes gone in the opening quarter. A little pressure by the Lady Hornets. They'll get it up. Catch and shoot. Carlin Smith. It goes in. And I think that was waiting to see if that was a 2 or 3. They've got it as a 2. So it's 9-7. Now breaking the press again. They'll let Sandifer shoot. That one off the back iron, no good. And where's that one going?
Which
I think it's staying down here on the Singer end. 5:29 to play in the opening quarter. Lady Dragons lead 9-7. Chloe Lowe gets it, a little pump fake. She'll swing it over to the corner. Sandifer back to Lowe. Lowe starts to initiate the offense, hands it off to Sandifer. She goes around the screen, gets it out. 3 ball is up and off the back iron. That one from Smith, and the rebound cleared by Carlin Smith. And the Lady Dragons now on the attack here. Leading by 2, 5 minutes to play in the opening quarter.
Scott at the top of the wing. Pass into the corner. And looks like there's a foul as Smith hits the deck.
Yeah, Smith trying to get around there.
That was Johnson on the foul.
Hannah Johnson's first. They'll inbound it under the basket. They'll kick it out. Scott with it. Cut off there by a nice double team.
Ooh.
They'll feed it inside. What a pass. Off the window and in. Jaden James, the second basket. On the smooth pass by Scott. 11-7. Lady Dragons lead by 4.
And Miller is just playing near suffocating defense in the backcourt.
Yeah, near travel there, but Singer gets it into the front court. And a Johnson to Logue, now whistling a foul. That one on Miller, her first. Jelena Miller. Now Logue has it halfway through the opening quarter. They'll get it right at the free throw line. Johnson kicks it out. Sandifer catch and shoot 3. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down. Lady Dragons on the run. Miller into the front court. 3-on-2. Nice bounce pass. A little hesitation on the catch there from Scott. She'll pull it back out. Now scramble for it as a couple players hit the deck, and we have a jump ball. Nice job by Chloe Lowe to get the possession arrow for the Lady Hornets. 4:15 to play. Lady Dragons 11. Singer 7. And Sandifer was going to walk it up, gets it to Hannah Johnson near midcourt, nearly has her pocket picked. It goes in the hands of Chloe Lowe. She splits the double team. Still with the basketball, she'll kick it over to Patient Smith. A little baseline jumper is long, but the rebound putback is no good, but a whistle and a foul. Nice job by Sandifer to clean up the glass there. And the foul, Carlin Smith, her first. 2 shots here for the Lady Hornets.
And both teams are 2 fouls away from being a bonus.
Yeah, we've started to pick up the whistles here early. First free throw is no good. And the second free throw is good. Sandifer's got 6 of the 8.
A long pass. And
that one, I think that was tapped out by Sandifer into the basket. Scoreboard says 11-10. Derek, again, we'll have to keep that ourselves, but we've got 11-8. There it is. And the game clock trying to get adjusted.
And there we go.
3:48 to play here in quarter number 1. Again, boys game to follow. Hopefully they get the Kinks out here in this one early. They'll kick it out. Carlin Smith swings it, extra pass. That 3 ball is no good by James. Jaden James taking one out from deep. And it'll stay with Lady Dragons. Last touch by Singer. Maya Thompson gets it up top. And Scott tries to penetrate in. Logue, nice defense there. Makes her give it up. A near steal over in the far corner. Body's hitting the deck all over the place there. Maya Thompson gets it out to Scott at the top of the key. 3.5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Lady Dragons lead by 3. Around the screen goes Thompson and tied up. Should stay with the Lady Dragons.
Yeah, it will. As Thompson will inbound the ball from under the basket.
Now pass over to the corner. Tried to get a little give and go there. It was the last touch by the Lady Dragons. That'll be a turnover back to Singer. And now look, some more pressure here, Derek, as they'll crowd the ball handlers for Singer. A little pressure in the backcourt. Here's steal, but instead that'll be a foul. It's going to be Miller's second. So it's starting to kind of pile up here in the opening quarter.
And that's not good to be having 2 fouls already in the first quarter.
Nope. And we will have a timeout. Take a 30-second break with them. Lady Dragons lead Singer 11-8. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Back here at DeRidder, where the Lady Dragons lead Singer 11-8, 3:13 to play in the opening quarter out of a timeout. It'll be Lady Hornet basketball. Some more pressure applied by the Lady Dragons. Lowe gets it up ahead to Hannah Johnson. Johnson, nice bounce pass. Patience Smith, little baseline jumper is good. And it's been Landry Sandifer and Patience Smith, all the points for Singer. They've got 10. It's 11-10 now. And stepping out on that sideline over there, turnover Lady Dragons. The only tricky thing about this gym, Derek, not a whole lot of room to operate on the baseline than the sidelines over there.
Yeah, it looks like we got a sub for DeRidder.
It's going to be Shalala Jackson checking in.
And Jaden James will catch a breather.
Singer will walk it up. Lowe trying to get the pass there. That one turned over. And then coming into the scores table, good effort here. And it's going to be a whistle and a tie-up. That one should stay with Singer, I believe. Yep, and it'll be Singer basketball. Good hustle. Everybody crashing into us over here. Hannah Johnson.
Thankfully, we got this little padding.
Yeah, if we didn't, I was a goner.
You know, like Stanford will inbound the ball for Singer.
2:40 to play in the opening quarter. Dragons 11.
And another
10.
turnover.
2-on-1 here. And Dragons will pull it back out again, kind of a frantic 2-on-1. And just off the bench, Jackson misses. Put back no good. And the rebound pulled down under the basket by the Lady Hornets. Johnson double dribbled. Again, everybody kind of running too quick here. Even on that 2-on-1, Lady Dragons kind of slowed it down. They had an easy basket. And everybody they're just excited to get going again, I think, dude. 2026, that's what's happening. On the inbound, they'll give it to Scott. Scott going baseline. She steps into a double team. Nice trap there. They'll get it up ahead to Carlin Smith.
And a travel.
And a travel. Two minutes to play here in the opening quarter. 11-10. DeRidder leads Singer. Again, have the boys game after this one. Johnson to Logue. Logue over to Sandifer. She lines up the laces on a three, and that one ribs out. Had some good shooting early in the quarter. Started to cool off here, and Lady Dragons back on the attack here in the offensive end.
Is Miller off?
Yeah, tough layup. Late whistle there. That is Miller trying to get to the basket, and
that was Johnson picking up her second.
That was Johnson. So Johnson's got two. And the free throw is good for Miller. Miller was 6 here in the opening quarter.
Well, open half.
And that one misses. I think everybody's trying to figure out who the foul was on. He was saying 3, so that might be Sandifer. We'll have to check that at the end of the quarter. Hannah Johnson dribbles in between a couple defenders, kicks it out for a 3. That one off the front iron, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Maya Thompson, and now loose over in the far corner.
It is going to be Singer's ball.
Was it 3 or 2 the foul was on? Foul was on 2? Okay. All right. So it wasn't on Hannah Johnson. It was on Landry Sandifer. So that's Sandifer's first. Johnson still has 1. Chloe Logue in the front court here. She's cut off. Nice defense there. She'll get it over to Sandifer. Sandifer to Logue on the give and go. Layup is good, and the foul. Nice little move there by Chloe Logue, and she'll go to the rack, try to complete the 3-point play.
That's her first points of the half. That is on.
Yeah, that was on Thompson. Okay. And Logue knocks down the free throw, completes the 3-point play the old-fashioned way, and gives Singer the lead. DeRidder breaking the press there, and a layup is good. Miller gets it to go. She's got 8 here in the opening quarter, and the Dragons retake the lead, 14-13. 1:18 to play in quarter number 1. Logue walks it into the front court. Little crossover dribble. They break the press. They'll get it to Sandifer on the wing. Thought about a 3. Couldn't gather it cleanly. They'll swing it around on the other side. Smith to Johnson. Johnson going baseline. She'll skip it over. And that's Chloe Logue. I think she was inside the three-point line there. And a good job by the referee to show us that she was. So after going scoreless for nearly the whole quarter, she's got 5. Now back on the other end. And that was an easy layup, but a good hustle off the miss to try to keep it in the DeRidder front court, but going back to Singer.
Well, they have 40 seconds in the first quarter.
Sandifer catches and fires off the window for 3. Landry Sandifer has 9 and a quick timeout. We'll keep it right here with 36 seconds to play. Singer leads. Again, it'll be a 30-second timeout, but Sandifer leading the way here in the opening quarter for Singer. She's got 9 to lead all scores.
And Miller's right behind her with 8.
Yeah, Jelena Miller has 8 to lead the Dragons in scoring.
But the one thing about Miller is that she is in foul trouble as of right now. It's only the first quarter. She already has 2 fouls.
2 fouls. And we have yet to see but one sub, right? I think that was Jackson to come in for the Lady Dragons. So, again, 30-second timeout expires. So, a couple of baskets there for Singer, and Chloe Logue with a mini 5-0 run, and then Sandifer knocks down the 3. So they've got a 4-point lead. So Scott gets it up ahead to break the press. We'll get it to Smith, and it's loose, and it'll be a turnover. Johnson with it with 25 seconds to play in the quarter. Johnson stops at the free throw line. She'll kick it out. Sandifer catches shoot 3. That one off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound by Smith. Back to Johnson. Johnson to Logue. She lines up a 3. That one is good. So Chloe Logue had no points. About 6 minutes into the quarter, she's got 8 with 8 seconds to play. Here's a trap at half court. And a turnover, and a good job there by Logue. And Smith to force the turnover. 3.2 to play. Singer's got a chance here to heave one up at the buzzer. They lead by 7. They'll get it to Logue. 2 seconds, 1 second. She'll put it up, good if it goes, and that one off the front iron, no good, and the horn sounds, and that ends quarter number 1. Singer with a flurry at the end of the quarter. They lead the Lady Dragons 21-14. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
Back here at DeRidder, where Derek has written on the second quarter page, and the second quarter hasn't started yet, but now it has. Lady Dragons trail by 7 after a flurry ends the quarter for the Singer Lady Hornets. Again, pleasure to have you with us. Sean Larkin, Derek Lee, Michael back in studio, and off the opening play here for the Lady Dragons, they'll turn it over. Chloe Logue with it. She had 8 in the first quarter. She'll get it over to Johnson, and to the rack goes Hannah Johnson.
Her first points of the game.
Yep. Didn't score in the first quarter, and she'll open the scoring for us here in quarter number 2. Carlin Smith has it blocked, but under the basket, the offensive rebound and putback is no good by Scott. She's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line.
And Scott looking for her first points of the game.
And that is Sandifer's second foul.
Okay.
He has some confusion there at the end of the first quarter.
Well, would that be her third?
I've got her with 2.
Okay.
I've got Hannah Johnson with 1. So we'll clean that up at the end of
probably
the half. as Scott makes both. 23-16. Lady Dragons trail. They'll apply some pressure here. Johnson will crossover dribble. Kick it over to Sandifer. Sandifer steps into the three-point line and knocks down the little jumper. Sandifer into double figures, the first to do so. She's got 11. Yeah, they've kind of left her open a little bit. She's made the Lady Dragons pay.
And I'm pretty
fine number 3.
At some point, they're going to have to, address that in the locker room.
And speaking of leaving them open, weaving in and out of traffic goes Scott. She picks up her second. Well, I was going to say her second basket of the quarter.
And I'm not sure that was an ankle breaker.
Yeah, I couldn't tell, but Loeb trying to go coast to coast, and she is dislodged of the basketball. The turnover back to the Lady Dragons. Yeah, I saw one of the players hit the deck back there in the backcourt. I wasn't sure what happened.
She didn't make a move, just left. And they barely got off the 5 seconds.
They'll get it across up to Maya Thompson. Thompson has it poked away. Into the hands of Johnson it goes into the backcourt. Get it to Chloe Lowe with 6.5 play in the half. And that should be a turnover back to DeRidder. Again, I don't think it got hit in the passing lane there.
Yeah, it looks like it will be.
I'm the radio guy. I'm not worried about possession arrow. Lady Dragons have it. It's going to be Scott. And that was Thompson trying to go into the painted area. Has it poked away, and now a foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, it looks like we have a sub.
That's Miller's third.
Yeah,
and Shalila Jackson coming back in. And we'll have a timeout. We'll take it with them. Singer leads DeRidder 25-18. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Of Singer with the basketball. Chloe Logue walks it into the front court near the midcourt logo. They lead the Lady Dragons by 7. Sandifer with the basketball. Sandifer with 11. The only player in double figures.
And shout out to Singer's on start at 5 because we haven't yet.
Yeah, they haven't subbed. They have not subbed.
And a little step back 3.
Catch and shoot there, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Lady Dragons. Into the front court goes Scott. Turns on the Jets, goes coast to coast, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound under the basket is fought for. That's Jackson down there. There's bodies all over the place. And the possession arrow will give it to Singer. We'll flip it. So the next jump ball will go to DeRidder. 25-18. Singer leads. Two white jerseys waiting for Lowe to get the three-point line. She gets it to Johnson. Now back. Goes back to Johnson. Lowe directing traffic here. 5.5 to play in the half. Everybody just barking out orders. Sandifer with it. They back off her. Now she has some space. She'll get it into the paint. To Johnson. Nice footwork there. She'll bounce it. And a layup is good. That's all Hardwick's first basket. Again, they kind of left her on the double team. And nice pass and an easy layup for her first points. 27-18, Singer leads. All the way to the rack there, no good. And the tap out on the rebound, Carlin Smith trying to save it. It'll go out. Last touch by the Dragons. Sandifer goes to work, drops her head, goes to the paint, off the window and in. I'm sorry, that was Hardwick. My bad. 33, not 3. So a couple of baskets. Hardwick said she didn't get to join in on the fun in the first quarter. Gets a couple of buckets here. Carlin Smith heaves one up. Probably looking for some contact there on the foul, but no whistle. Rebound goes back to Singer. They lead 29-18, starting to stretch the lead. We will see another sub come in here at the next dead ball for the Lady Dragons. Sandifer with it at the top of the key. She'll bounce it to Lowe. Halfway through the second quarter. Smith back to Sandifer. Sanford going to work. So kick it out. And another shot, this time no good from Hardwick, and the rebound pulled down by DeRidder. Scott trying to go all the way. She's cut off. Loose ball ends up into the hands of Thompson, who lays it in off the window.
And she was scoreless.
Yep. And I think we're going to see our first sub.
That is
Charlie Zonbreakers going to the scores table. First sub for Singer, at least.
It looks like Coach Tippo is pretty hot about players not.
Yeah, not offensive rebounding.
Oh, and it's just a defensive breakdown.
Yeah, Lowe kind of lost it, but she's into double figures as she splits a couple of defenders and lays it in off the window. Crowd wanted a double dribble, but she had it poked away. 31-20, and that one is good. 3-ball, count the basket. Jaden James got hit by Logue on the flyby, and James will go to the line to try to complete the and one. We will now have Zonbreaker come in as Zakia Eugene. And Zakia Eugene in now.
And she just missed it a little bit to the right.
Unable to complete the 4-point play, but again, drawing the Lady Dragons a little bit closer. They lead now 31-23. Logue goes in, shoots it off the window, and gets the home roll on the road. Chloe Logue with 12 early points here, starting to take over this game for the Lady Hornets.
Run out of space a little bit.
Yeah, it's because you used up, you got to run a little bit smaller. Another three this time, that one off the back iron from James. Rebound cleared by Singer.
And that's a respectable shot. You know, you just hit a.
She just made one. Yeah, you might as well fire it up. They're going to give you some space.
And speaking of space.
Yeah, Sandifer, all the space in the world, and she knows what to do with it. Landry Sandifer now has 14 after that three. It's 36-23, 2.5 to play in the half. James skip pass over
Davis.
And Deja Davis in. Yeah, we've had subs galore. I forgot to even write that one in. They'll just let James shoot the three again.
And that's just pretty long. Jackson tried to save it, and we have another sub for DeRidder.
That's Maya Thompson back in.
And Zakia is going to come out.
So Eugene back out. Now DeRidder off the inbounds, and a near layup there by Scott. No good, and then Scott commits the foul. Under 2 minutes to play. Singer stretched the lead to 13 here. And it's Chloe Logue with the basketball. She worked it into the front court. Gets around some nice defense there by Jackson.
And she looked like she's been able to stay with her.
Yeah, that was a good job. Trying to front Logue get into the basket. Sandifer getting to the rim. She'll kick it back out. And a travel by Zonbreaker. Yeah, I agree. You get in there, you don't want to, you're trying to get some shots up. You should try to step through one step too many before putting it on the deck.
Just thought about it too much.
Yeah, just get in there. Just get in there and rip. 36-23. Lady Dragons with the basketball here. They'll go down low. Nice pass underneath and a foul. And Maya Thompson unable to finish at the rim. We'll head to the free throw line for two. And a Johnson second foul.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was originally the one that got the foul earlier. And they changed it to three. First free throw is good for Thompson. And Alexis Cooley will check in. The second sub, Coach Thibodeau. And Sandifer, who's had a heck of a first half, she'll sit. We'll see for how long. Thompson gets this one to go off the window, even though the bank closes at 5. She'll keep it open a little longer. 36-25 now, Singer leads, and some pressure in the backcourt.
It's going to sound like he's going to lose his voice right now.
Johnson, a little crossover dribble. She'll get it back to the point guard, Lowe. Lowe running the offense. We'll get it over to Zonbreaker. Zonbreaker back to Cooley. Cooley, Lowe. Sunbreaker with it. Now some pretty good pressure here. And Johnson goes inside, has it poked away. And Cooley puts up a shot. That one too long. And the rebound pulled down by Thompson. Up ahead quickly goes Scott. Scott. That's going to be a blocking foul. That's a pretty good possession there. Defense to offense for the Lady Dragons. As that foul, I believe, is going to be on Hardwick.
Yeah, you were correct.
She was down there trying to take the charge. But again, that possession there for the Lady Dragons started on defense. They were switching and playing the ball pretty well and then forced the errant shot, and they got the rebound and pushed it into the front court. First free throw is up and good from the lefty. Scott's got 5 all here in the quarter. It is a 10-point deficit for the Lady Dragons. This could cut it to 9. And Scott makes both. She's got 6.
And it looks like DeRidder can try to do a full-court press. Try to make once again, make Erica throw.
And that one thrown right into the defender. And breaking the press is Logue. She's got a little inside-out dribble. Nice bounce pass, but it goes off the hands of her teammate Zombreaker. But a good idea. That would have been an easy lay-in. But the Dragons will have it with 30 seconds to play here in the half, trying to cut this deficit even further. They trail by 9 at the moment. 25 seconds to play.
Davis to Scott.
Thompson gets it down. That one's going to be a turnover. Johnson crossover, loses the defender. She'll pull it back out. She'll get it to Logue. Logue, extra pass. This one on the elbow. No good from Cooley. And the rebound pulled down with 8 seconds to play. Scott with it for the Lady Dragons. Into the front court she goes. 6 seconds. Takes on the defender and draws the foul. Pretty good job to be assertive there. Logue didn't do much, but she wasn't able to stay in front of Scott. And with 3.2 to play.
Foul was on Logue.
And that's her second, I believe. So we'll have 2 shots.
Yeah, that one is far.
Yep, in and out. First free throw. So one more with 3.2 to play.
And if I'm saying I'm throwing, see who got the biggest.
Who's the quarterback?
Who's the quarterback?
Scott gets the second. 3 seconds to play. Logue with some pressure. She'll get it up to Johnson. Johnson, she'll just dribble that one out. She must not be able to quarterback for the Singer Hornets football team. But Singer does go into the half with the lead. It's 36-28. They lead the Lady Dragons. We'll take a break, tally up some totals, hopefully clear up the foul situation. Come back, tell you about that much more. Again, Singer Lady Hornets 36, DeRidder 28. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
April breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
Great food, great drinks, and a great time? You're sure to find all that and maybe more at Double D Steakhouse in DeRidder. Open daily at 11 a.m. They are ready to serve you juicy burgers, delicious chicken dishes, and cut daily certified Angus beef steaks, all cooked over a mesquite grill. Compliments your entree with a loaded baked potato, some steamed veggies, or any of their many side selections. Watch your favorite sports teams on one of their mini TVs while enjoying an ice-cold draft beer or one of their many popular drink specials. Double D Steakhouse, located on Highway 171 in DeRidder, for great food, great drinks, and a great time.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
Please, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
The best steakhouse in Leesville, you may ask? Why, that would be the Wagon Master Steakhouse, of course. Cut fresh daily certified Angus beef sirloins, ribeyes, fillets, and so much more. Tender, juicy steaks, chicken, burgers, or even some fried fish. With all the selections on their kid menus, even the pickiest little cowpoke in your family will have their taste buds satisfied. Enjoy one of their many ice-cold draft beer selections. Watch the game while chowing down on one of their delicious appetizers like a tumbleweed or some bacon-wrapped shrimp. Open daily at 11 a.m. Sure hope to see y'all soon at Wagon Master Steakhouse in Leesville.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Craft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Back here at DeRidder, where it's halftime, and it's the visiting Singer Lady Hornets with a 36-28 lead over the Lady Dragons. In that game, in the first quarter, was a 21-14 advantage for Singer. They win the second quarter 15-14. Again, kind of got off to a slow start, then shots started falling for the Lady Hornets. But again, DeRidder, I think, trailed by as many as 12 there in that second quarter. They've cut it to 8. And again, they trying to pressure a little bit, but they've let a couple of players, mainly 2 scorers, beat them so far in the first half. And we will go down the scoring sheet. The scoring lead, a couple of players in double figures. We said it. Singer has 36 total points. 2 of those players have combined for 26 of the 36. Landry Sandifer with 14 to lead all scorers, and Chloe Logue with 12. Again, I don't think Logue had a point about 6 minutes into the game, and then she started her flurry. She finished with 8 in the first quarter and then had 4 in that second, but Landry Sandifer, 9 first quarter points, had 5 there in the second, so she kind of quieted down a little bit, but it's been those 2 kind of carrying the load on offense for Singer. 4 points apiece from Patience Smith and Alden Hardwick, 2 points from Hannah Johnson, and that is the scoring. Again, all 5 starters have scored for Singer. As for the Lady Dragons, all 5 starters in the scoring column as well. 8 points from Jelena Miller. She's the scoring lead for DeRidder. 7 apiece for Scott and Jaden James. That's Naja Scott and Jaden James. Jaden James hit a 3 there in that second quarter. Got fouled. Couldn't finish the 4-point player. She'd have 8.
That would be nice, though.
Yeah, 4 points from Maya Thompson and 2 from Carlin Smith. So, again, all 5 starters for each team have put the ball in the basket. Again, both teams have gone to the bench. I think DeRidder's gone 8 deep, and Singer has gone 7. So, look, we talked about second half. As we were tallying up, I heard a couple of the assistant coaches say the same thing I just said on air, just kind of a different way. But for DeRidder, they said 10 and 3 are killing us. And they are. They kind of forget about 10, or they'll forget about Sandifer 3, who's she just kind of gets loose after they break the press, and she's wide open. So if you're the Lady Dragon, you just got to find her and get a hand in her face. And if you're Logue's point guard, you got to try to pressure the ball and get it out of her hands. So, and if you're Singer, just keep finding 10 and 3, and you've done a pretty good job so far. So we'll see how this goes here in the second half. If you're DeRidder, again, like I said, you just got to defend, try to get those 2 players to not beat you making the basketball. So
they're kind of running just like a Jokic and Murray, just a 2-man game.
Yep, and then now it ain't even a 2-man game because Nikola Jokic is injured. So it's kind of a Jamal Murray type deal now, which is unfortunate for him. But
and the fact that he will probably not be able to be eligible for first team.
Yeah, because he'll miss about a month. They said he hasn't missed but like 50 games total in his career, which I don't even think it's that many. Lady Dragons start going from right to left on your radio dial. Nearly throw it away. They'll save it for the moment. Carlin Smith saves it back. A little frantic possession there, and turnover back to Singer it goes. So there's the pressure in the backcourt.
And we were just talking about that before it started, that 10 and 3 cannot be the reason you lose this game.
Nope, and they'll get it out of their hands. Near shot goes in from Patience Smith. But again, good job so far on the first defensive possession by the Lady Dragons. They forced the miss. And that's a good job there. Good offensive foul. Good call by the referee as the extension on the arm. I believe that was Scott. I think that's her third.
It is.
You can see the off arm. And now some pressure. Scott forces a turnover. Dribbles in, kicks it out to Smith. Smith out to Thompson. Thompson back to Scott. Nice athletic move.
Actually, that was
that was Miller. And Miller's into double figures. But, yeah, nice move there on the baseline.
And Miller did win a defensive play, and she just threw the ball, and she just got the ball poked.
Nearly had a steal and then gave it right up. So Lowe gets it into the front court. It's numbers for Singer. They'll throw it away.
And Smith just couldn't get a hand on the ball.
Yeah, that would have been an easy 3-on-1 layup there, but back to DeRidder goes. They trail by 6. So,
and looks like DeRidder's showing some fight.
Yeah, a little energy out of the locker room here. They've cut the lead to 6, trailed by 8 at the break.
There's a jabber and a nice pass inside the Thompson. But
yeah, Thompson's got to finish that one. That was a really good find there from Carlin Smith. And a rebound by the Lady Hornets. They'll walk it into the front court. Yeah, a lot of good energy coming out of the locker room here for Coach Clemens and the Lady Dragons.
With high energy, you also have to just, stay in pace, stay in control, and that's another 3.
That's what you can't do as Sandifer steps into a wide-open 3. She's got 17. Lead back to 9.
Now to Miller, a little up under, and she is fouled under the basket.
Good sportsmanship by Hardwick. Fouls her and picks her up.
I'm not sure was that Hardwick or Sandifer. I'm not sure if he had 1, 3, or 2.
Yeah, I'll find out for us. Fouls on Sandifer. That's her third. And that free throw goes.
A little check-in. Smith is coming out for Jackson.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, Shalala Jackson walks in. So Miller gets both. She's got all 4 for the Lady Dragons here in the second half so far. Lead 39-32. Singer leads. Now some pressure in the backcourt. Lowe breaks it to Johnson. Got numbers. Nice leave off, and the layup is good from Patience Smith. She had 4 in the first half. Passes that total there with a nice layup. Lady Dragons into the front court. And nearly another acrobatic finish there from Miller. Can't get it to go with the contact. Here come the Lady Hornets into the front court. Johnson nearly turns it over. Sandifer gets to the Lowe. 3 from the wing is good. Chloe Lowe, 15 points now after that 3, and the lead right back up to 44-32. And a good job there as being assertive. Coaches the foul on Johnson. That's her third. Thompson under the basket. She'll trigger it in. She'll get it. And that's a nice shot off the window by Scott. Scott's got 9. Nice job off the inbounds play there for DeRidder.
Just a little up and over.
Yeah.
With just a long arm left.
You got to have long arms to be able to do that. Around the defender, too. Logue with it over in the far corner. She'll get it over here near us. Johnson now with it from Sandifer. Sandifer back to Logue. Around the horn they go. They'll get this one to Patience Smith. Back to Johnson. Nice job on defense there. Nice spin move, and the floater way short. And trying to keep it in there, but saved to Thompson, and DeRidder with the basketball. Trying to cut into this 10-point deficit. They'll get it up. And Miller a little too strong off the window, and the rebound pulled down by the Lady Hornets. Nearly halfway through the third quarter. Pace starting to slow down. Carlin Smith will walk to the scorer's table. Lowe gets it across midcourt. Nobody picks her up. She'll step in just shy of the three-point line. That one's short.
And I'm not
saved in by Johnson. Nearly saved it in on the baseline.
And that's Smith coming in for James.
So James got a little bit of burn there. She'll head to the bench. One of the starters. Starter for starter on the subs.
Now, question me wrong. I may have heard it, but I heard that one of them may have got a fingertip on that ball, but we'll let that slide.
Oh, you're talking about on that? Well, yeah. The save there on the baseline, it still went out. So
okay.
Couldn't save it in. Yep. 4:20 to play here in the third quarter. Smith gets it over to Scott. Scott goes around the defender. Can't get it to go.
He's got a home rebound.
Got to use the window there. Singer dodges a bullet there, as that could have been another easy one under the rim. Lowe feels the pressure. Will crossover dribble, loses the defender. She'll get it over to Sandifer. Sandifer pops back out. 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Singer 44, DeRidder 34. Johnson over to Smith. Loeb gets it.
Hello, ball fake.
And off the window, a little too strong. Rebound nearly pulled down, but now Loeb comes out of there with it. Gets to Smith, off the window, no good. And look at the hustle there. That was going to go out of bounds. A pretty good hustle by Singer. A couple of chances at it. Lady Dragons got to get two hands on the basketball there.
Skies bring out the ball onto the left wing.
Oh, goes around the defender and another power dribble off the window. Can't get it to go. Tapped up, trying to keep it alive, and somehow out of there with it to Thompson.
And she gets a lucky bounce.
Thompson gets the lucky bounce. She's got 6 points. The lead is 8. 3:15 to play in the third. 44-36. They get it to Loeb. Loeb dribbles into the painted area, tries to kick it out, has it knocked away, and a turnover. Stott up ahead quickly. Gets to Miller. Miller nearly loses it. Gets it back. Scrambles around the baseline, and I think she got hit in the face inadvertently there.
And Cooley's going to check in.
Yep, her first bit of run here. She came in the second quarter. Two minutes and 55 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Sandiford with it. Sandiford just 3 points so far in the quarter. Johnson out of a double team. Chloe Loeb catch and shoot three. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound fought for, and somehow Singer comes up with the offensive rebound. Sandiford skips it over to Hardwick. Hardwick, a little push pass there to Johnson, and she is fouled. Count the basket. She'll head to the free throw line. Pretty good footwork there. That foul is going to be on Jackson. Shalalis first. So Johnson, her first points in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to take a timeout.
Yep, I have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Singer leads DeRidder 44-36. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Back here out of the timeout. Lady Hornets of Singer lead DeRidder 46-36. And it was 36-28 at half. Lady Dragons came out with some enthusiasm on the defensive end. Had a little run to cut into that lead. Got it to 6. Then a flurry of points there. Got it back to double digits for Singer. They've kind of been keeping the Lady Dragons at arm's length ever since. And just hadn't been able to get a couple of baskets and then some stops consecutively for DeRidder, but it'll be Johnson at the line to complete the three-point play. She was fouled earlier, and Coach Clemens with the timeout to try to ice her, and she does. And the rebound pulled down by Jackson. Lady Dragons on the attack here. They'll get it to Miller. Miller runs the baseline, tries to throw one up. That one got hit in the pass lane. Miller somehow gets it back. Little step through, wild shot up, no good. Referee in the line of sight, so please excuse me, but somehow Singer has the basketball.
And Coach Thibodeau was not happy about the non-foul in the paint.
And that one thrown away by Singer. Lady Hornets is not going to be happy about the turnover there. 2 minutes left to play. Ten-point lead for Singer. Lady Dragons trying to chip into it as we get closer to the fourth quarter. We give it to Carlin Smith. Smith over to Thompson. Thompson at the top to Scott. Scott over to Miller. Miller looking like she wants to operate, and she'll take a jab step. She'll get in there and have it ripped away. It's pretty good defense by Johnson not to foul, just took it away from her. Logan to the front court. Going to run the offense. She'll get it over to Sandiford. Sandiford catch and shoot is pure. 5 points here in the third quarter. She's up to 19. She's just catching and shooting. Over to the corner, they'll get to Scott. Scott splits the double team. Layup just spins out. Pretty good English on it. Smith gets the rebound. She's fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line. That's going to be Johnson's fourth.
And if I'm Coach Timber, I would try to give her a breather.
Yeah, 4 fouls. One more, she'll have the long breather. Should be done. First free throw is no good from Carlin Smith. And that's Patience Smith for Hannah Johnson. One more free throw coming for Carlin Smith. And she gets 1 of 2. Again, good job by Carlin to fight there and get the offensive rebound. Back on defense she goes. Some pressure applied there on the inbounds by the Lady Dragons. Singer breaks it. And it's Hardwick. Hardwick to Logue. Logue over to the corner. Smith catch and shoot 3. That one off. Long rebound into the hands of Hardwick momentarily, but out come the Lady Dragons with the basketball. Jackson up ahead. And it's going to be Miller.
And 1.
And offensive foul instead. Yep, made the basket, but it'll be wiped away. So an offensive foul. Miller, that's her fourth. That's a great job to be fearless down there to get underneath.
And we have a sub for
Alicia Harris. Logue breaks the pressure. Under a minute to play. Goes to the rack, lays it in, and the basket. She's fouled.
And that's how you make an in-one play.
Yeah, she took a tumble there. And Harris not wasting any time getting into the stat book. She commits the foul. But again, a good contest, but a great finish from Chloe Logue.
She's racking up 17 for her.
Man, that was a tough finish. And look, Chloe Logue, not the tallest one on the floor.
And
can't complete the three-point play, but the offensive rebound underneath, no good. And Sandifer back in, has it poked away. Back to the Lady Dragons it goes. They lead by 12 to Singer. 45 seconds to play. Clock's not running. Let's wake up. Here we go. Thompson inbounds it to Scott. 45 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 50-37, Singer leads. Biggest lead of the game. And now a steal. Logue comes out of the pile with it. She's looking to push. Little hesitation dribble. And carry. I was waiting on him to call it, Derek. I'd seen her kind of taking on some contact as she was trying to protect the basketball. They let her get away with it a couple times. And then the turnover. 27 seconds to play. Back on the other end go the Lady Dragons. Nice step through on the defender. No good. Shot up by Scott. Almost went in. And the rebound by Singer with 18 seconds to play. Logue with it. Defended by Scott. She'll get it over to Patience Smith. She steps just inside the three-point line. Can't get it to go. Rebound tapped out. And Carlin Smith gets it. And into the hands of Jackson it goes with 5 seconds to play. Jackson dribbles into the traffic. And see what we got under there. I think it's just going to be an inbounds play. It'll be DeRidder basketball with 1.6 to play. Got to be a catch and shoot here. And a good job there. That one knocked away. So it'll be Thompson on the inbound. She'll just try to get one. And 1.3 after the batted ball. Thompson put it in. And a nice little catch and shoot. Just short is Smith, and that'll end quarter number 3. The Lady Hornets of Singer lead DeRidder 50-37. We'll play the final 8 after this. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
KVVP Leesville, DeRidder, Fort Polk, today's country, 105.7.
Back here in DeRidder where we get ready to play the final quarter. And we'll have a boys game to follow this one, but it's the Singer Lady Hornets leading DeRidder 50-37. And it has been Landry Sandifer and Chloe Logue. Sandifer with 19, Logue with 17. 6 from Patience Smith, 4 apiece from Hannah Johnson and Alden Hardwick. Again, we talked about it at half. Dragons' goal here in the second half should be to get the ball out of number 10 and number 3's hands. Again, Sandifer, number 3, leading all scores. They had 5 apiece there in that quarter. Problem is, Singer did win the quarter 14-9, but it's the 9. DeRidder, they just weren't able to score. So credit the defense there from Singer this time. And it'll be the Lady Dragons to start here, trailing by 13.
And I wouldn't say that the Singers would even playing like outstanding defense. It's just that the Ridders haven't been able to make shots.
And an offensive rebound under the basket. Yeah, that's another easy one there that probably should have went in. Yeah, they've had some chances to cut into this lead. And now a steal and a foul. Pretty good aggression there off the steal.
And that, I believe that's going to be her 4th. And that was standard first. That's her 4th.
Yep, that's her 4th. Yeah, let's. I got 4. She's got 4 because there was confusion with 3 and 2 earlier. I've got her with 3. I've got her with 4. I don't have her with 5. There was the 3 and 2 were the ones.
I got 4.
Yeah. That's what I had.
Sorry for that. We just have a little confusion about the
Again, the radio guys aren't supposed to be the ones that have to be the be-all, end-all. We keep it, and we try to trust the other guys. But
you know.
Way to work, though, under the basket by Scott to get that rebound. And Coach Clemens was fired up. Again, that's what you want to see. You want to be able to see hustle.
And Scott really just picked Sandifer's pockets at that point.
Okay.
And we have a sub for the Singer.
So what? Tell me she's got. Okay, it's good. Yeah. Okay, that's what we've got. She's checking in. Okay. Sorry about that. It's like we don't know y'all keep that. I'm like, well, we're not supposed to keep it. We keep it for us. But it will be free throws for the Lady Dragons. Scott at the line again, trying to cut into this 13-point deficit.
And she's been real gritty this past half, I would say.
Leaves that one short.
Just trying to will the Dragons back into the game.
Yeah, and it's been on the defensive end. Just got to get some shots to fall here. Goes 1 of 2 from the stripe. She's into double figures. And now some pressure here in the backcourt from Scott and Jackson. Jackson nearly steals it from Lowe. Smith lines up the laces on a 3. That one too long. Offensive rebound putback is good. And I believe that was Cooley. Referee kind of ran right into the line of sight for me there. Going around the defender, no good. Shot up from Scott and tapped out. Let's see who it was last touched by. And I think it's going to stay with DeRidder down on the offensive end.
Stay there!
Off the inbounds play, Scott nearly thought about shooting that one. And that pass too high. Trying to run the baseline there was Jackson.
And Miller's going to check in.
Yeah, Miller.
Check in for Deja Davis.
And Scott have been kind of trying to get this thing going here for DeRidder. Again, just a couple of turnovers, and they've left some easy ones on the table.
But they don't. But also Miller and Scott don't want to be too handsy because they do both have 3 fouls.
Yep, in foul trouble. And now some good defense here on Lowe. Make her give it up to Hardwick. Hardwick goes around the screen and another. Flips one up off the window. No good. It goes right to her teammate, Zonbreaker, and she's fouled.
And that was Jackson picking up.
Jackson. Yeah, I've got her with 2.
Because apparently we're supposed to be taking fouls.
Well, we keep them for ourselves, but usually they check them in. Jaden James checks in, as does Deja Davis.
And Zonbaker gets her first points of the evening.
Yep, makes the first, and she'll have one more. can't get that one to go, and the rebound pulled down by Davis. It's a 2-on-1. Actually, nope, even strength.
And here comes the cover.
And there's a steal. Zonbreaker nearly has it. Now she gets it to Lowe. She nearly had it poked away. Lowe stops and pops at the free throw line. No good. One rebound out to Davis.
Little pushing the break.
Davis to Scott, and that's a truck stick there on Lowe. And Scott picks up the offensive foul. Lowe nearly went out the door over there. She had to stand in there and take the charge. She almost slid out the door. Six and a half to play here in the fourth. Singer leads by 15. Now she's sandwiched into a double team of Lady Dragons. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. And that is on Deja Davis, her first. So she's got 4 more to play with. Lowe's first free throw is good. She's got 18. One more and she'll tie for the scoring lead. And she knocks down both, and we will have a timeout. That one coming from the Singer bench. We'll take it with them. 55-38, Lady Hornets lead the Lady Dragons. Listening to the Road to the Championships. Today's Country 105.7.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Back here at DeRidder out of timeout. Singer leads 55-38. Again, they started to kind of clamp down on defense, but DeRidder's left some meat on the ball, and they'll have the basketball here with 6 minutes to play. Skip pass over, now back to the top to Scott. They go inside to Miller. Miller hears the whistle, puts the shot up. No good, but she'll head to the free throw line as Cooley fouls her. One thing you like to see, and this is about building culture, Derek. You start to see, some of the teams that don't have as good of a record. You want to see how hard they play even when they're down double digits. I hadn't seen the energy go away here for DeRidder, that's for sure. First free throw, no good, and it's got to stay on the defensive end, too. You want to see them playing hard, and I think that's what Coach Clemens is trying to get them to do here. And that's where you got to build the foundation.
And she's been doing a really good job.
Yep. And I think it may take a year or two, but I think you'll see the Lady Dragons start to be kind of where they were a few years ago. A couple of misses from the free throw line, and now a turnover. Nice job on defense to rotate. Deja Davis kind of forces the turnover there. A couple of subs coming in. It'll be Jackson and Thompson. For, I believe that's going to be Smith running to the side. And who else just came out there?
Smith and Jackson. Oh, I think Smith and...
I was going to say Miller's still out there. Miller gets it to Thompson. Now back to Miller. Miller kind of ran into a brick wall, but passed it right to her teammate. That one blocked. And Chloe Lowe comes out of there with it. 5.5 to play in the ballgame. Lowe nearly loses it on the spin move. Little stop and pop over the bigger defender, and that one rolls in, and Lowe's got 20. And 21 to be exact. Miller trapped into a double, gets it to her teammate. Jaden James now back to Miller. She's at the three-point line. I thought she was going to fire that one up. 57-38. Miller to the rim. Here's a whistle. Layup no good, but before the shot. That one on Zonbreaker.
Her first. Touching the inbound on the ball.
Oh, catch and shoot at the elbows, no good. Rebound pulled down by Patience Smith. Gets it to Lowe. Lowe's got about 90 feet to work with here. Good defense right here on the ball by Miller. And nearly poked it away and still loose, but good effort there. That's what we were talking about. Again, they're down 57-38, but still working hard on the defensive end. Couple of subs coming in. Lowe has to throw that one over her head, trying to save it in bounds, and instead it'll be a turnover. And on the layup, no good from Miller, but the rebound follow, no good. And Scott gets it up top, and James tried to fire one from deep. That one no good. And Carlin Smith checks in for James. A couple more subs. Sandifer coming in. She's got 4 fouls. Johnson, a little collateral damage there at half court with Carlin Smith, inadvertent. Hardwick in as well. Now it's Hannah Johnson with the basketball. Her defender trailing her. She'll get it to Smith. Smith, layup is too strong. Offensive rebound by Sandifer. Sandifer blocked on the way up. Gets out to Smith. No good. And the rebound pulled down by DeRidder. And Scott up ahead quickly. And that one Miller can't finish.
She took a hard crash into the wall.
Good thing there's padding there. But she'll earn herself 2 free throws. It's going to be Chloe Lunk's third. Halfway home here in the fourth. Again, we'll have a boys game to follow this one. Lady Dragons leaving a lot at the free throw line. They've missed about 5 or 6 of them here in a row, I think, or at least 5 out of 6 or 6 out of 7. You got to start knocking them down from the charity stripe. That one's pure. And Miller now with 13 points. Yeah, just a pair of free throws here in the quarter is all that the Dragons have scored.
So in a double dribble.
Lowe trying to split the defender there. Going to be a turnover. So it'll be Scott with the basketball on the wing. Just under 4 minutes to play here in this one. Miller trapped over there in the corner, and Lowe comes out of there with it. Nice bounce pass up ahead, and the layup is good by Patience Smith. Defense to offense for Singer. They now lead it by 20, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play. Scott dribbles around the defender, puts it high off the window and in. And Scott now into double figures. She's got 12. She was into double figures already with 10. That layup gives her 12. Math was off there. A little bit of pressure here. Johnson with it near us. Pass to Lowe, a little hot. Lowe still with it. She'll get it over to her teammate. Shot up no good. That one was from Zonbreaker under the basket. Shot up no good. Sandifer with it. She'll kick it out. And Hardwick's three a little long, and the rebound pulled down by Jackson. Lady Dragons on the break here. Oh, nice step through there. Everything but the finish for Scott. Out of bounds back to Singer, but everything but the finish here on that nice little Euro step. Carly Zonbreaker checking in for Hardwick.
Actually, that's Cooley.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 21. I got 21, 11, 1. Sorry about that. All I saw was the 1 coming in because the referee gets into the line of sight every so often. We're right here at the scores table, so.
That happens.
That's what I've got you for.
You got the best seats in the house.
That's it. Will be Singer basketball with 2:51 to play. They lead at 59-41. Some pressure into the backcourt.
Ooh,
and a steal by Miller. Miller with a 2-on-1. Catapults into Lowe, and Lowe, I don't think had her feet set, so she should be picking up the foul here. And it will be. That's her 4th. A lot of fouls here in this one.
Both Lowe, Johnson, and Sandifer all got 4.
And for DeRidder, it's Miller with 4 and Scott with 4. So we giving them. I mean, you get 5, you might as well just use them.
I mean, you got 2 minutes left to play.
That one off for Miller.
And that was
tried to overcorrect short, but the offensive rebound, no good. It was Carlin Smith that couldn't get it to go. She's had a couple of offensive rebounds.
Just haven't been able to just find the right touch.
Yep, everything but the finish. Now up ahead quickly. Good pass. We're on the baseline. Turnaround shot is good. And Patience Smith into double figures. She's got 10. It was a nice job to run the baseline and a really good pass. And back on the other end quickly. Miller gets it to go. She's got 15. And a timeout with 2:13 to play. We'll keep it right here
And it's going to be a full timeout.
61-43. Again, Lady Hornets look like they're going to get out of here with a good win. And again, like we said, as for DeRidder, we said it's been some lean years here for the Lady Dragons, but I think they've got the right people in place to try to get this thing back on track. Coach Clemens, again, got to talk to her before the game. And it's about, you got to build the foundation somewhere. And it starts not just here at the varsity level, not at the JV level. It doesn't even start in this school. It actually starts at the junior high level and then in little dribblers. You look at all the successful teams and the area schools that have the little dribblers program just rolling when they're 5 and 6 years old. That's where it starts. And again, we've had a lot of participation. You hope to see it out here again. And who knows? This thing could probably pick up sooner rather than later.
With 2:13 left in the fourth, Singer will inbound the ball.
Sanford will get that one to Logue. Logue guarded deep into the backcourt. She'll get it up to Johnson. Johnson crossover dribble. She picks it up. Sanford to Logue. And Logue is tripped up, lands on the basketball. I know that one hurt. That one probably knocked the wind out of her.
And Jackson will come in for Via Thompson for DeRidder.
Now into the basket, they'll inbound it, and off the window and in for Alexis Cooley. She's got a couple of baskets here in the fourth quarter. She's got 4 points. Under 2 minutes to play in this one. They'll get it up ahead, and acrobatic shot there from Miller. Doesn't go, but she'll head to the free throw line. I believe that's going to be on Cooley.
That's her first.
I've got her with 2.
Okay.
But who knows? Let's hope she don't pick up 4 or 5, then they'll be asking us. Miller gets the first free throw to go.
He has 4 in the fourth.
16 total. Gets the shooter's roll on that one, and then a whistle back there at the free throw line, I think on the box out.
And that was Smith.
Patience Smith takes up the foul.
And so we're trying to see if it's going to be. Could that be a flipper?
I don't think so. Let's see. And she'll shoot some more free throws. And that one rims out.
Yeah, Harvey's going to check in for Cooley.
Again, Miller's paying rent out there. She's been at the free throw line this whole quarter. Can't get that one to go, but a nice offensive rebound. Put back no good. Still loose under the basket. And I think it's going to stay with DeRidder. Good hustle there from Carlin Smith. I'll get it to Miller. Miller goes into the paint, gets it to Smith. Carlin going baseline, puts up a shot, no good. Hits the deck. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Hornets. 95 seconds to play in this one. Singer leading by 19. They'll leave it off. Extra pass is good. Now make that 21. Patience Smith. She's got 12. And now a steal. Hannah Johnson pokes it away and lays it in on the other end. She's got 6. 67-45 with a minute and 5 seconds to play here in the ball game. Oh, a little English off the window from Miller. Gets it to go. She's had a heck of a quarter. She's got 7 in the quarter, 19 for the game. And good body control there to kind of spin that one off the backboard. Back on the other end we go. No good. Rebound pulled down by Jaden James. Now given away. Sandifer with it.
This is a wild pass.
Yeah, it's crazy here to end this one. But again, good hustle by the Lady Dragons, not giving up. Scott pokes it away, and it'll make Singer reset here.
And
Sunbreaker taking out Patience Smith. I heard her yell who she was taking her out. Logue with it. 30 seconds to play. 20-point lead. This one all but over. Johnson with it over there on the far corner. Leaves the defender in the dust and lays it in.
She had 6 in the second half.
Yeah, I've got her with 8 total. Skip pass over to the far corner. Jackson puts up a wild one. That one a little too strong. Rebound pulled down. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Johnson will dribble this one out, and that will do it. 69-47. The Singer Lady Hornets on the road get the win here in this all-Beauregard Parish matchup. We will tally up the totals for the scoring leaders and all that good stuff, but Singer wins game 1, 69-47. Take a break, come back, we'll set the stage for our second game. It'll be the boys' game. Singer DeRidder, you're listening to the Road to the Championships on today's Country 105.7.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
Breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be... Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
Cecil's Cajun Kitchen in downtown DeRidder is the place to go for seafood, steaks, and good Cajun favorites. With one of the many TVs placed all around the restaurant, you'll be sure to catch your favorite sports while enjoying drink specials to go with fried gator bites or boudin balls. Follow that with a fresh-cut certified Angus steak or some fish tacos. Lots of selections for even the pickiest little eater in your crew. Then your crew can finish up with some fresh beignets. You can even party it up on the patio on Friday and Saturday nights with live music. Cecil's Cajun Kitchen, always ready to help you have a good time.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Craft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
And just concluded the girls' game here, game 1 of 2 in DeRidder, where the road team winning game 1, the Singer Lady Hornets, by a score of 69-47 over the Lady Dragons. And Chloe Logue led all scorers, had 21 in the ball game, 2 scorers at 19. Landry Sandifer of Singer and Jelena Miller of DeRidder had 19. You have a 7-point fourth quarter there. The rest of the scoring totals for the Singer Lady Hornets, again, Chloe Logue, the scoring leader for the game and the team. 19 for Landry Sandifer. She had 19 through 3 quarters. Wasn't able to get going there. Was in foul trouble there in that fourth, so she sat most of the way. Again, Patience Smith got into double digits with a 6-point fourth quarter. She had 12. 8 points from Hannah Johnson, 4 apiece from Alden Hardwick and Alexis Cooley, and 1 point from Charlie Zonbreaker. Again, 21 for Logue, the scoring high for the game. As for the Lady Dragons, again, Jelena Miller, 19. Nasia Scott with 12, 6 from Maya Thompson, and Carlin Smith with 3. Again, we talked about it. Lady Dragons, a lot of hustle there, a lot of energy in that second half. They actually cut the lead to 6. Then some hot shooting there for Singer. Let them stretch out that lead and just kind of keep DeRidder at arm's length in game one. And that has the Lady Hornets improving to a record of 13-8. Lady Dragon dropped to 2-14. But again, we talked about it. They won one game last year. They've already doubled that total. Coach Clemens has got this program, I think, moving into the right direction. I think you need to see, what you really need to see, I think, is some support from the community. You got to get some buy-in. I think is really what it is. It's not just about the on-court product. I think it's a lot that goes into it outside of just going and rolling the ball out there and playing games. So, again, we'll talk to Coach Clemens and keep in touch with her, and sure we'll see them down the road as well. And